back of your
A
shirt.
shirt wouldn't be bad. A shirt wouldn't be too bad.
What if
Sure.
what if it's a cape?
That's what I was thinking of, a cape too.
You know, I've worn
Like it's like a super cape.
You know, I've worn, like back in one of the past E3s, I have worn a cape around because they gave it away, those capes. And I did wear it around for a while.
What if it's a mask? What if you have a giant cartridge?
A giant
mask.
cartridge.
Well,
do need to drive around. I need a peripheral vision.
It comes with glasses.
That sounds tempting, but
You could put your glasses over the cartridge mask, and you still be authentic.
There you go, see?
I could do that. I'll be like, hey guys.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode. Another episode.
Another.
It's
Another. It's another
After the
or
long
another?
hiatus
Yes.
It's what we do.
of episodes
Yeah,
to the Super Smart Gaming Podcast,
There we
randomly generated encounters.
Yes.
Yes. And so random
And
that
we're back.
It's really random.
Yes.
And we are back. Check, welcome to episode. I don't even know what episode.
It's 12, Ken.
12?
Yeah. Is it 12?
Ken.
Well, they can look it up on the.
Yeah.
It's numbered on the episode.
Write into me and tell me
What episode?
what episode are we on. Super Smart Gaming at SSG@gmail.com.
How do I know?
You memorized it finally.
I
After.
finally got it. I
It
spent
only
our
took 30
hiatus.
episodes.
Yeah, you went on
memorizing it.
You went on a.
I had a
yeah.
mental breakdown.
Yeah. You went on a trip into the Himalayan mountains.
I buzzed a Chappelle, and I just said,
I need to.
I'm done, nigga.
He did
I just
say that.
I just want to drop the N-bomb to get more viewers coming.
There you go.
Send your hate mail toward Ken.
Yes.
Say it right now.
So I'm Ken. Please be excited. Join with me today. We have Ben.
Yes, I'm
also
back.
returned. Back.
I'm actually
well, maybe
back.
not. I think you've always been.
Well, I've been gone for quite a while, actually.
Okay.
When was the last time I came back? I don't even-
You
I
haven't
think
been on here for 3 episodes. I
Yeah,
think.
in the real human
I think
timeline,
4 or
I want to
5
say
episodes.
it's 2 months.
Probably. Yeah, sounds about right.
I think it's 2 months in the real human timeline.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
the
think so,
podcast
yeah.
timeline is probably like 2 episodes.
No,
Three.
actually,
No,
I
three.
think,
It's 3.
I think actually quite more than that, actually.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been really busy with
Okay.
work, and and like you guys pointed out, I got a nice, beautiful, horrible-looking sunburn or suntan.
That looks
right now.
nice. You look good with a tan.
No, it's been a while actually.
Goes well with you.
Goes well with my dark.
Yeah, it
my
makes you look like
darkness.
you're Brad Pitting it, dude. You
Brad
look like
Pitting
you're
it.
Brad Pitt.
There you go. I'm the Chinese Brad
You
Pitt.
looked too pale before. Got some color in you. There it is.
Yep.
There you
Speaking
go.
of color, we got Raul back.
I have color.
That's true.
I'm
You-
more pale than anything because I work in an office. So you're lucky enough that you work outside. I don't. I wish I worked outside.
Right, but right now it's probably not the best time to work outside because summer is coming.
You're interrupting my story, by the way. Like I was talking about like my paleness. What's up with that, man? Anyway,
Well, I'm adding
Is
more
that,
flavor.
is that like a Game of Thrones sequel? The summer is coming.
Yeah,
the summer is coming.
Summer is coming.
El verano viene. There you go. It's in Spanish.
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
hi, Raul Cruz. Hi, I'm always here. I'm glad.
Well, it is your house.
Cup of water today, guys.
Yeah.
Healthy,
Healthy.
right? Usually I have
Yeah.
a beer, cup of water.
That's
we're,
right. It's been a while since I
we're a
did that.
trifecta again. I believe
Yeah.
again. I believe last episode was also a trifecta.
It was you, myself, yeah, and Andres.
and Andres. Yes.
I wouldn't
Yes.
know. Like I said, I've been here for a while. So
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Well,
we're,
you
we're
didn't check out the episode that we didn't upload it.
well, I've been busy with work. Okay.
We're the Triforce. I'll be the Triforce of What will be my Triforce? Not wisdom.
Why you got
I'll be
Nintendo
alive.
everything? Why you got
Dude,
Nintendo?
because it's awesome. Sounds great, guys.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And you know what? Speaking of Nintendo, it's been a while, but hopefully you guys talked about this in some past episode.
What
that
is it?
Nintendo and Universal struck a deal.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
I didn't hear about this.
Man, I told you.
That is crazy.
I
You
did.
did
I
have
told
not
you
hear
about this. This was like about a month or two ago.
I didn't. When? I don't
I
remember.
texted you. I texted you when I said I couldn't make it.
No, you don't. No, you didn't.
I texted you and said I can't make it.
My messages, man.
Go check it out. I said talk about the Nintendo Universal deal. Anyways,
probably.
So yeah, Nintendo and Universal.
It's like Nintendo is the universe. There's nothing to talk about.
We're done. Why is it no news?
Well, yeah. Anyways, Nintendo Universal Studios struck a deal. They struck a pretty big deal, and pretty much in the near future, Nintendo will be bringing, their themed products to Universal, based, merchandising, rides, characters. Who knows? Like, we don't know exactly what they're going to bring, but it's going to be pretty exciting.
I think they should have done it sooner. But I'm glad they're doing it.
Probably, and I feel like, oh look, that's a loud that car is passing
I think
by.
this is Nintendo's testing the water and doing their own
I
theme
feel
park.
like it too. Yeah, and it's like also to me, I feel that how people are saying, oh, for years they kind of been bashing Nintendo on their business or how they've been running their business, kind of been going downhill, quote unquote, according to them. And I feel like, this is like one of the other ways of venturing out and making more money.
Yeah.
Just to say, hey, Western people, we got this. Suck it.
I think it's easy for Nintendo. All they gotta do is forget about making new console games. Just make games.
Yeah.
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 Right? Let someone else worry about the console stuff. Make games. They will turn everything around.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Right?
I think you're right. I mean, they have a strong... I think it's time for them to reap their hard work. Right? They have, 30-plus years of... almost 30 years of just characters. Just characters.
Yeah.
Marvel did it, right? When Marvel was failing in 1999, the way they turned around, they sold that license to... Sony. Was it Sony, right? No, they sold Disney. Disney bought it. Disney bought it, right?
Well, Sony has
they go,
some
you know what?
rights.
Merchandise everything. Merchandise everything because you have built a whole,
Empire.
industry, an empire of just characters that people like, and they will buy it on a mug. They will buy it on a lanyard.
And Disney does it right, where they're they have their own history of sort of trying to treat their franchise with care.
Yeah.
And so they understand sort of like the value of you can't just make, Call of Duty kind of versus strategy or like a Guitar Hero where you're just milking the money as much as you can.
Yeah.
Right? They understand that, like, look, if you just put at least some level of care or get people who are passionate about the project and continue to be passionate about it and not be completely saturating the market with it, which it kind of is, I guess, with Marvel. But in all, it's still doing a pretty good job. Like, you could tell that they're treating you with care.
Oh yeah,
it's because you need both sides. Right? Yes, you want innovation, but also if you have 30 years of characters, use them. Like if you go downtown in the alleys or you go to Maple and 8th, right? You see, the Cinderella on everything. You see Snow White on everything, and that's Disney being like, use our stuff because now this is gonna make us money while we're trying to innovate and make new characters. Nintendo is starting to figure that out. They go, right, people love Mario, right? Even people that are 40, 50 years old, they played it. Now, if we put that in a mug, if we put that in Universal, right? I'm sure you're going to see Mario, Zelda,
Amiibos.
Yeah, like we're actually
smart, man.
We're actually, my coworkers and I were just joking around, hey, when they come by, let's all transfer to never Nintendo themed thing, or let's all try out for some Nintendo character,
And they've been doing that in Japan, right? In Universal Studios in Japan, they have the Monster Hunter. I mean, the Monster Hunter's Capcom is bigger in the Nintendo console, but I think that's a great idea because it just makes you more money on the side rather than trying to control all your characters. Just let them go, right? You still have control over them, but you're just selling merchandise. That's how bands make money. Merch.
And Universal makes a perfect sense, right? Because their theme parks are now sort of divided into like worlds, right? It's not just a standalone ride.
It's Kingdom Hearts,
right? There's a world to it.
Yeah, like right now, like every day at work, I'm always seeing like the Despicable Me area. I see the upcoming Harry Potter, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and now back in they officially opened Springfield. Kind of advertising for work, aren't I?
I just hope so. What I don't want,
right?
I don't want it to just reskin the go-kart area into a Mario Kart area.
Okay, I get you.
I feel like they might just do that,
and I feel like that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
What I want is for them to build a new ride of like maybe you're riding on the turtle shell, going through like pipes and tubes.
That would be cool. Or it could just be
like make the Mummy the Ride with Mario theme in it.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Something like that, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Is the Mummy the Ride still there?
Yeah, it is still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually still there, up and running, and not like Transformers.
So, I mean, for me, I'm okay if they just skin it. My main concern right now is Nintendo's main concern is they make money because you're at your best when you have the finances to do what you want to do.
Right, yeah.
So if they make money, okay, now the Zelda game is guaranteed, right? Now your console, you're willing to spend a little more for the HD graphics, whatever.
Right,
you know? So for me, it's like make money right now, Nintendo, because you've been hurting for 4 years. Make money.
And I would be perfectly happy.
Yeah.
If they just keep going with their handhelds, you know.
I would
like
be.
that next like Nintendo systems,
right.
like, You already got something with the DS, and I'm convinced still to this day that the next Nintendo console would be a portable home console game.
And here's where we rewind like 7 episodes where Ken said this. You're right.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it for years. I think that Nintendo should stick to the handheld.
That's where they're good.
That's where their strength is, right?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind if I see Zelda on a PS4, on an Xbox. I don't care about that. I really don't.
Right.
You make the game
like
on
use
a strong system.
use others people's hardware.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
why not? Yeah,
that's what they're good at, right?
Yeah.
They did the work, just
They
Right.
spent the money. You don't gotta spend the money.
Right, yeah, let the other people like labor on their consoles and all. You just do the games and people will just buy it. Just shut up and take my money.
Yeah,
right there, right?
go handheld route.
Right.
Put those games on other things.
I feel like that's the best thing too. Like in the actual like home console.
Yeah.
Like the other two in the West, it's like.
And I think they're getting
yeah,
there.
Microsoft and Sony, they pretty much are dominating, saturating our.
Yeah, because even the Wii U now, the gamepad is it's not even utilized fully. You could play entire games on just the Pro controller. So I think that their next system is not going to be a Wii U pad or Wii remote. I think it's going to be more simple, more for phones, everything that's intuitive and easy for everyone to use. That everyone has. So I think they're going down that line. I think after the NX, it might be that now we're just going to be a software developer. But we're not going to do consoles.
But do you think like
hopefully just handhelds? I love their handhelds.
But do you think in terms of like it's like kind of like more integrating, like you said, like more like handheld integration to console? Like that's your prediction right there.
Yeah. Do
you think they will do something more along the line of also just like apps integrating into the consoles?
They should. I think that's where they're going with what is it? It was called DNA, right? DENA. That's what it's called. The company that's working with them. Yeah. So I mean, I think that was great. They should have done it a while back, but I know they hesitate because that company is a very we want to control everything we do, and I understand it. But at the same time, if you're bleeding money, don't do that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I'm excited. I'm excited for Nintendo. Theme park, love it.
Yeah.
Handhelds, love it. Like, we're going on the phone? Perfect. I could play Zelda on the phone. I love that.
Here's a dumb question. If I were to audition for a character at Universal for Nintendo, what do you think I could fit for?
You could be, I don't know. Who'd you want to be?
I don't know. I mean, because...
You could be the son from Mario 3 because you're so tan.
Waluigi.
Waluigi. You would be a good Waluigi.
I could try Little Mac, maybe. But no, I could be the Shigeru Miyamoto there. Oh, hello.
There you go. See, you could do that.
Or I could be the Chinese Mario to goad our Chinese internationals is. Hello, I am Super Mario.
But I mean, so Ken, you said that you don't want to reskin, but would you like fight for it? Would you be like, no, you can't reskin it, or would you just be like, oh yeah, I'll still ride the ride and the go-karts and all that?
I think if it is just the go-kart being reskinned, I'm not going.
Oh, so you want? You only go?
I want.
Okay.
I want a new idea.
I don't remember go-karts ever being universal at all.
Really?
Yeah. There's don't they?
No, they do.
No, well,
I mean,
back then, way
if
back
you said
then.
there is a no, I believe you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that
there is. No, there's bumper cars.
Isn't there bumper cars?
No, there's not.
Interesting.
I mean, there may have been back then, but I'm not sure now.
So don't bring back bumper cars or go-karts and reskin it as Mario is what I would advise
don't
against.
Make it.
Send your check to Super Smart Game.
Thank you.
There you go.
We need the money.
Yeah. But yeah, future codes. Who knows what the future
They
holds.
should just remake the first level in Super Mario Brothers 2 and make it like a Wipeout kind of game.
Oh, that would be
Super
cool.
Mario, the one where part 2 you said?
Yeah.
Or part 1?
Part 2.
The first level, I kind of remember that first level.
I guess it is part 1.
Part 1, yeah, the first one, right?
Yeah, where you walk and then there's like 3 question box and then one on top.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Part 1.
You had to kill the first like Goomba or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool, dude.
Like make that like a wipeout kind of game.
That'd be funny right there.
That would be cool.
But then you gotta sign a lot of liability forms too.
Nah. Well, they just made everything like super soft. I guess I don't know. I mean, they did it all the time with those Japanese TV shows.
That's true.
It'd be hilarious.
There you go.
It would be hilarious.
Well, at least that could be like a stage show.
Yeah, a stage show would be great. I think for Nintendo.
That's right. It could be a stage
really
show.
cool.
Like we do have a lot of shows actually.
And then they could like have a laugh track. They go. Ho, 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 ho.
No, it could be like what's that? The Mario noise where like the game over.
Dude. Well, here's the crazy part about going along the theme with theme park is that I don't know if you knew this, where Monster Hunter and Six Flags they got together to advertise Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Right, they did.
So what happened was, right now if you go when they first released, I think in March when the game was released.
Was it the Goliath run?
No, it was released in February, but then they did something in March where the actual Capcom developers went to Six Flags and you could have played the game with them.
But this is a U.S. marketing?
This is at this Six Flags here in California.
I briefly remember that.
Here's the cool part right now. If you go on Colossus, the Gormagala, which is the flagship monster, I'm sure you've seen. I'll show you the box later, but there's this life-size Gormagala at the Colossus, and I'm going next month just to take a picture with the Gormagala because I love the Gormagala.
Right.
Yeah.
And so then that is Japan trying to get more into the Western market because they know they can.
That's smart,
but
actually.
I think that's great because now they're teaming up with theme parks to do this like awesome figures and all these other cool things. So I think that they should keep doing that.
Wait,
I think
didn't
that's
Colossus they didn't tear it down?
They painted it. No, they tore that down, but that figure, like the Gormagala, is still out there.
Oh, okay.
Like out there. It's life size, it's the size of the actual thing. So I'm really excited. I'm going. It's awesome.
Nice, take plenty of pictures and let us know.
And me being that excited about that small, it's not small, but that statue with Monster Hunter, I can't imagine Nintendo. I mean, that's going to do really well.
Right, yeah. I can't imagine it too, We'll see what it has in store for us, what awesome. Mystery is inside that giant brick box.
And I clocked in 196 hours of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, guys. 196.
Short of 200 hours. I'm disappointed.
What? Damn it. I did something wrong.
You surpassed me already when I played
Not
Dragon
200
Age.
hours?
I already knew I was going to surpass you, Dragon Age, dude. Because Dragon Age is not hardcore. You're not hardcore. That's the thing. Get out.
Because Dragon Age has an ending.
It does, actually.
Where Monster Hunter does not.
It doesn't, dude. There's so many, and it's cool because after 200, I'm still learning so many new things. I cannot lie to you. I'm still learning so many new things because that game is so...
Right.
It's just too much stuff to cover.
No, is there like, oh my god, you can use the outhouse?
No, it's crazy because like the battle system is so it's an in-depth battle system, but just certain guild quests, certain moves you could do, all these other combo attacks. I'm watching all these videos. Like, if you look at my TV right now, I was watching a video on tutorials. Because even after 200 hours, I'm thinking, wow, I didn't know that. That is so crazy. It's only 200 hours, guys.
Yeah, I actually thought you were playing that earlier. I was like, why is it on pause?
So, how about you? You said what'd you clock in Dragon Age?
I think like 188 hours.
What'd you got in Destiny?
Destiny, total time is probably under 100 hours right now. I would say 80.
Okay. Not bad.
I mean, I don't rate games on its length.
You should,
right?
Let me have this, Kent. Let me just have this, okay? Let me have I have an achievement. I want an achievement.
I'm just saying.
Right, here's your achievement.
Here's your achievement.
Bling. There you go.
I think that just shows that maybe I spend too much time on Monster Hunter.
No, it's
fine. You guys
fine.
have busy lives or something.
No, we all have jobs. We all play games. It's just you just decide to choose one game. Yeah,
I have no life. I have less of a life.
Yeah, I can see you at work. Like, Raul, why aren't you working?
Well, I play on the bus. I play on the train. I play.
Right. That's what you think at first until finally, like, Raul, what are you doing at work? Give me that.
No, I thought about it a couple of times, but then I stopped myself. I need to keep this job, guys. I need to buy more Monster Hunter 5 or something. But
you need this job to feed your Monster Hunter craze.
Do, man. I need
It's a vicious cycle, isn't it?
Why is there this white powder all over your DS?
It's like...
Nothing.
It's just baby powder for more gripping.
Yeah. For better grip, guys.
For better gripping.
I'll be honest, I've never been... It's been a while since I've been this much into a game where, like, you're excited to play. I don't know if that's how you feel right now with Destiny or with, like, Dragon Age, where you're excited to play. Before it, like I felt, I kind of want to play. It's interesting, but I wasn't passionate about playing.
Yeah.
Is that how you feel right now, or no?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't dug into the new expansion with Destiny yet.
It's House of Wolves, right?
No, it is House of Wolves. Yes.
Yeah, I like that title.
But are you looking stuff up on Wikipedia? Are you like?
I've never been that hardcore into any games. I think
neither have I.
Right.
You know, like I can't think of a game where I was constantly trying to figure out every little things about it.
It's been a while for me.
Right.
Yeah. The last one was like 14, was kind of like that. Chrono Trigger back in the day. Metroid, but it's been so long and it feels good, you know. I'm like,
right,
it's been so it's been like 10
I know
years
that feeling.
I felt this feeling. I'm like, that's why I love video games, because you just could nerd out.
Yeah,
man.
you just get lost.
Yeah, you just get lost, and you're like, oh, I didn't know you could do it this way. You know, it's like.
So in the end, guys, just buy Monster Hunter World.
No, you know what you should do?
No.
No, you buy The Witcher 3.
Just buy it, dude.
Buy
I'm
the
trying to
Witcher.
convince you.
Buy The Witcher 3.
It's just
$37 right now. Witcher 3.
Just 200 hours.
Hey, talk to me when you get 300.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, Witcher 3 is 37?
There's a deal
On PC?
On PC.
Did you buy it?
I bought
No.
it.
Oh no, you're buying on PS4, right?
Yeah.
No, I bought it actually.
How you like it so far?
I just barely bought it last night. I barely got it installed, and I just played maybe like no more than like 30 minutes, and already I'm like, this is not bad at all.
Did you already meet Yennefer?
You meet Yennefer in like the first minute.
I think that's for me right now. I'm just like, I just think about like I just don't want to dedicate anything more than like, a couple hours on a game, and realizing that as much as I want to play Witcher 3, knowing that game's going to be at least 60, 70, 80 hours.
Well, if you remember, like, there's that one arc that you could finish that game anywhere from 20 hours to 200 hours. Mostly I'm pretty sure that additional 180 hours is just crafting.
Maybe I'll just get and play that easy mode, but they call it story mode or something.
But
yeah,
the story isn't that great. I hear it because I heard
it's really good.
I heard
it's actually really good.
No, I heard the story. Well, at least the reviews.
At least let me put it back.
Go for it.
I heard the writing is good.
Yeah,
I heard the writing is great.
Great. Yeah,
I heard the voice acting, the writing's wonderful, but the story itself is not as interesting as when you go out there and do all the side quests. Like, side quests are way more fun than
I hear
which is sort of like the same way Skyrim was. A lot of Elder Scrolls games were.
Yeah,
the main story of itself, it's kind of like you already know. Get to the portal.
I always get lost doing the side quests in Elder Scrolls or Skyrim. Like, I could never get into Oblivion just because like I was like, this story sucks. I'd rather go and like just go in the arena.
But you mentioned that you don't want to devote. I mean, do you feel like you have to finish the game in a certain amount of time?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I for me, I don't want to juggle different games. I hate the idea of having to play more than a few games at once. It's like right now I'm playing Destiny. I want to get back into Bloodborne. They just did an update on that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And then Grim Fandango, actually.
What's that?
Grim Fandango is this story adventure game that was out, I don't know, back in like early 80s or something, maybe early 90s.
Crazy. It's
made by Tim Schafer. It's one that's like supposedly revered as one of the best storytelling in video games.
Interesting.
Very nice.
Where you play as basically death.
Wait,
like the actual death. But you're not really deaf. You basically play as this guy. Name's Manuel.
Okay. Wait, is that the one?
Manny, right? That.
Manuel?
Yeah, Manuel.
Okay.
Manuel.
Wait, is that the one with the picture where it looks like it's like some skeleton?
Yeah, it's like they're all skeleton.
Yeah. Is it the ones where they look very much like Day of the Dead?
Yeah.
I've seen that
and
game.
I love it. The premise is awesome.
Yeah, I hear that's like a really beloved game.
Yeah, you play as this. It's the premise is that every time someone dies, right?
Yeah.
They need to spend 4 years in limbo before they could move on to the other world.
Yeah.
Right. You play as basically a sales agent, a travel sales agent, trying to. Yep, that's the game.
Okay.
Trying to sell dead souls a faster passage through the underworld.
Yeah.
And the people who died, and they have done a lot of good deeds in their life, has more afterlife money.
Okay.
In which they could take like a cruise ship to get to the other side of the limbo much quicker, or someone who's a deadbeat guy would have to walk for the next 4 years.
Crazy.
Right? And then you, as a salesperson, is also a deadbeat.
Yeah.
So instead of choosing to walk, you're basically trying to work your way.
Yeah.
And get enough afterlife money to buy yourself to get yourself a cruise ship ticket to the other side of the underworld.
Wow, that's actually a pretty cool story.
Yeah, and it's very like innovative the way they thought about it. You know?
Yeah.
And then they start finding a bigger conspiracy is happening and so on. So that's sort of
and this was on the PC, I'm assuming.
It was on the PC originally, and then now it was remastered and into the PS4 for the first time in like 20 years, whatever.
Oh, okay, so it never came out on any other system.
No, yeah, and it was the kind of game where like you need a very specific PC of its time to even run it.
Wow.
Like you cannot run that game. Well, now you can. Now it's on Steam and PS4.
Right. But back then, right?
Between now you couldn't do it.
Okay.
Crazy.
And it's a very like obscure, like old school point and point and click adventure kind of game.
Yeah.
You know, and that's actually the game where I actually do go look at like Wikipedia. I'm just like, I have no idea what the logic, behind solutions are very obscure.
Yeah.
But the story is very good.
Cool. So you're playing that one right now.
So I'm playing that one right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Along with I get you.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. That's cool. Yeah, because I've seen that game before. I just never. I'm like, oh yeah, I thought it was a PS2 game. Because it looks really good.
That's what I thought too. I honestly thought it was a PS2 game.
Yeah, and that's a game where like the writing is really sharp. The voice acting is very sharp.
Right.
And yeah, like the dialogue trees. I'm surprised. The dialogue tree in that game is better than Mass Effect.
Ooh.
Really?
You know how like Mass Effect, it has a really good dialogue tree. Like this, by at least a factor of 5,
blows it out of the water.
Very
nice.
Where like it's not just it's not dialogue trees, but more it's talking points.
Okay.
Really?
If I see this game on Steam sale,
it's cheap the way it is right now. It's
how
like,
much is it? Exactly?
It's under $15.
Yeah, if I wait for Steam sale.
Yeah. No, and I appreciate good writing. I'm gonna go back to my point. But it's because part of what I love about Monster Hunter, it's the writing. It's just great. Just the dialogue is in there. It's phenomenal. I'm thinking, man, they really you could look at 7 sentences, right? And you know how much time they spent on it.
Yeah.
Is there these little like inflections or these little like signs or extra little words that they put that the characters themselves say? Good writing when you see it, and I think that's. I can appreciate that. So if that's a good writing game, I might consider a game when I buy PS4.
You and your word porn.
Dude, it's wonderful. When you see bad writing in a game, like when I heard Yennefer, I go...
I mean, name-wise, whatever,
That's you gotta blame the book for that.
But, no, like, I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, because even I hate bad writing.
I remember what I was going to say now. Like... So recently, my cousin, he and Kotaku, actually around the same time, he posted a link about one of the worst video game endings ever, and it was Mortal Kombat 4, and it was, like you said, so chock full of bad writing, bad acting, graphics, whatever. It was back then, That's like an exception, but just terrible writing and terrible literature, pretty much. And I was just like. Cracking up the whole time. I was just like, people paid you to write terribly. And hello, Andrea.
Hey, sorry guys.
Hello.
No, it's okay. You just came in. And,
hello.
Hi.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Nothing to see here. Nothing to talk about.
So go ahead. The writing Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat 4 was just terrible writing for the endings. It was so laughable.
Yeah.
Like how like the movie it was so bad it was good. This one's just so bad. It's just you just want to laugh.
It's just bad. It's so bad. It's bad.
It's so bad. It's bad. And you just want to laugh at it and just like you just want to give like those really terrible cheesy awards and then take it away and just bash in their heads.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I appreciate good writing, and luckily right now I'm being introduced because even when I was watching like Witcher 3 and stuff like that, and I'll check out the Grim Fandango.
Yes.
I'll check out writing, because I'm like, I'll be honest with you, like the dialogue from what I seen Witcher 3 really well done. I'm like, man, I love good dialogue. I love great dialogue.
Yeah, like
not the scenes with him and Yennefer; those seem really,
like this is
forced.
Like this is one scene.
I haven't played it, I guess.
Like I said, like I just only played maybe 30 minutes of it, but already like this one part where I guess
is it the whole quest that you just want to have sex with her?
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe I guess.
Here's my question for you. I mean, you only spent 30 minutes with it, but do you think The Witcher 3 is a better game than Dragon Quest. I mean, not Dragon.
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age.
It's kind of. I don't know. It's kind of hard to answer because, like I said, I haven't really delved into it.
But I'll be curious to see that.
Yeah. But right now, I'm getting like the same like feel for it. Yeah. Like at least this one, the action that I've interacted with so far, like I only fought like for a minute or two, like the very beginning. But I like the free flow style, Yeah. Versus Dragon Age, that one's a little bit more strategy style, which I also love too. So, but
I see. Yeah.
It's like block this guy, go here. And
did anybody publish The Witcher?
No.
Who's the publisher?
It's only I think Project Red just did their whole thing.
It's not like Warner Brothers.
No, actually, I don't think so. I mean, I could look it up in a bit, but then that's the only thing I ever saw when I loaded up the screen. It just said Project Red or whatever that company's called.
Wow.
I think they did their own thing because it's a Polish or I think.
Yeah. I think that's all they make, right? It's just Witchers.
Right, and I think I remember like back then, like before Witcher 3 came out, like as a thank you gift to President Obama, Poland gave them the copy of Witcher 2. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I was like, really, man, this must be one of their treasured products.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to take a whack at Witcher 3 and have Geralt serenade me with his beautiful, sexy voice and dialogue.
Me too. I mean, I think Witcher, starting with Witcher 3 isn't on last gen console, I believe.
I don't know.
It's not. It's not last gen. No,
it's not PS3 360.
It's not.
It's on PC, isn't it? It's
but I mean, PC is always next gen.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be. When I saw because it's 52 square miles. I think it's 3.5 times the size of Skyrim. And
I mean, I'm just glad that we're moving away from last gen console.
Have to, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of have to slowly.
It seems like it's a lot quicker.
You're right.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, I remember, I think you told me, Kent, a while back that they said, consoles have, a 10-year lifespan or whatever.
Yeah.
And what are we at, 2015 right now? So.
Yeah, the PS4 was not supposed to release till 2016.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a year. Well, it got released last year, so 2 years ahead of its original.
Which I guess, they're still going to make Madden.
Oh yeah,
that's what they meant when they say 10 years, right? It's like 10 years, but what it really mean is actually the last 4, which is be like Madden and FIFA, over and over and over.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, I think you have to move because, I think for so long I was very, not so much against make this well because I don't like spending a lot of money. Periodically, I was like, I want to spend $300 every 2 years to buy a new console. I'm all about use it till it's bone dry. But seeing what the PS4 can do now, but seeing what that system can do, I'm glad that they're moving quicker. Because after just watching Witcher 3 video and Bloodborne, and I'm like, whoa, that is epic. That's
I think about how I was blown away when I saw Uncharted 1 and Heavenly Sword back in the beginning of PS3.
That was really good.
And by the end of PS3, with The Last of Us, it's just night and day.
Yeah.
Right.
The graphics is completely night and day. And so I'm excited to see funnily because it's the worst thing to do when you're an early adopter is to buy it early, right?
Yeah.
You're really going to see all the things that it can do when the PS5 comes out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Let's see. I mean, hopefully, we can get to see more of this, when during E3. I think.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what this year's E3 is going to be.
This E3, I'm stoked about. Yeah. Last E3, I was okay. I was alright.
Because last E3 is after the console has already come out.
It's
Right, so it was kind of holding the cards. I think this E3 we're gonna see a lot of new games.
Right. Yeah. And I think.
Hopefully.
It could be for the first time, or I don't know, or it could be in a long time.
Yeah.
PC is actually holding their own conference.
They are, yeah. I know Bethesda's going to be there, right?
Bethesda's having their own.
Their own also.
Bethesda's having their own.
Square Enix having their own.
But PC in a whole, they're all together.
Here's what I think. Here's my theory. Because I know they've had it before. I know that
who's actually hosting PC?
I don't know. I think they might just have
NVIDIA? Someone's got to be the leading person.
I don't know. I think I'll take a look. We'll take a look at it afterwards, in a bit. But I don't know. I was just guessing that maybe the host could be Chris Hardwick or whatever his name could.
No, but I mean not the actual host, right? But the actual sponsor.
I don't know. It could be.
I imagine it's probably NVIDIA.
You could be right, NVIDIA or maybe or even AMD.
Yeah.
No,
who else? Like Corsair, even? I don't know.
And I'm sorry, but I'll go back to it. Yeah. I'll bring it back to PC in a bit.
No, yeah.
But here's what I think is happening. I think that the reason Bethesda, and again, there's all speculation, the reason like a lot of companies are trying to now do their own thing, because they kind of done it before, but I think this time is more focused, is because they saw the success of Nintendo last year, right? So Nintendo was bleeding money, they weren't selling well, but Nintendo Treehouse, everyone across the board agreed, no matter what company you're working for, wherever they go, Nintendo won, quote unquote, won E3. They got more exposure than most other companies that are doing far better financially, but just because they're able to cater and focus to their demographic. And I think that this year, that's what's going to happen. I think this year we're going to see more focused presentations from
everyone's
certain
talking
companies.
to their base.
Yes,
it's basically becoming Americans' politics.
Yes, yeah. Talk to your base.
There you go.
But to be fair, I am gonna look more at Sony this year. I really am. I'm gonna check out some of the Sony stuff. Last year I didn't care.
I'm curious to see all of them. Actually,
I don't know. I just thought something stupid when you said like politics. Like how at the end of like those
video games are politics. What are you talking about?
No. So, well, how at the end like during those presidential candidates when they like do their speeches and how in the end those people analyze it. Yeah. I just imagine that right now, but like, so let's go with the Raul, like for his analytical, for analysis for Nintendo. What do you think about that? It's like, I think
that was great. Back to you, Ben.
And I completely disagree with you. Nintendo did blah blah blah.
That already happens. Like when you watch and a quick look ahead,
You just
imagine more on
you just look at a camera and you go like 9/11.
Yeah. Right. But 9/11 people.
9/11.
Let's not forget.
It's like we do apologize for that. Let's go back to Kent. That's what we have about that.
And then they show a clip of like Kent, like say something very controversial, and then like, do you take that back or do you not take that back? And we're like, I stand by that.
It's like, man, Sony sucks. You take that back.
Nintendo. It's more like Nintendo don't.
See, use 1990s insult.
There you go. It's like
now when you say Nintendo, what do you mean? Well, I didn't really mean that.
Right? Like, no, it's like Nintendo Gate.
Nintendo Gate. I know. With Kent and Nintendo Gate. Could be all over the tabloids. Kent. It's gonna
right now. It's gonna be like it's like this Kent with like a picture like.
Yeah, like it's just like he says Nintendo.
Yes. Yeah,
I'll be the meme.
There you go, Nintendo.
But I mean,
I'll be like the Jackie Chan meme,
So, is there something specific this year that you two are excited to see, like that you are anticipating? You're like, yes, I'm gonna stay up, or I'm gonna get up early, or I'm gonna be on my phone at work just to see this.
For me,
thing.
it's always the thing that I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
so
what excites
like the surprise.
Me. Yeah, I want to see the surprises.
So, what surprised you last year?
Not much. I want to say, like I remember last year, all conferences, Sony included, didn't really wow me. I don't think there was that many surprises. Nothing stood out. I don't.
How about this year? Is something you really wanted to see? Because I know what I want to see.
The thing is, like
we all know what you want to see.
It's the things that I don't know that excites me. The things I want to see, like I don't really care. Like I already know about it. Right. I wanted to come out, do something, drop the mic.
Yeah.
Like I love it. Like 2 years ago, right when Sony did that whole thing with Microsoft, right, where it's just like, it's just like, how we share games. You just hand it over to the next guy.
Oh yeah. I like that.
And they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like. It would just goes nuts. Like I love like those surprises.
I do love surprises.
That was a pretty good commercial. Yeah,
what I want to go for. Yeah. Like I love when Nintendo did that thing with Iwata and like Reggie, duking it out for Smash Brothers. Right?
Yeah,
like, stuff like that. That's what I want.
No, yeah, like
what I want to see.
I'm getting excited. Like I'm getting goosebumps for like E3.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually go.
Like Splatoon for me last year was a highlight.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like. It's like, it's a brand new IP.
It is, yeah.
So,
it is.
Like, the more I think about it, I think they started out trying to make Mario Sunshine's like sequel, and I think they say, you know what,
That's true.
It may not be enough to make a full Mario game out of this.
Yeah.
But we could make.
Yeah, at first.
Make a different game out of this mechanics.
Yeah. And you're saying that Splatoon's getting like good reviews, right?
Yeah,
like,
I think it's getting pretty decent reviews right now.
It's pretty good. Like I saw like a list of reviews.
Yeah, it's
granted, like
Destructoid? Is it that one guy again that we hate?
No, it's like
I haven't seen yet. Like the major publisher has
Polygon. So we hate Polygon.
Polygon, yes.
That guy.
Oh yeah, that one guy.
His name.
Yeah, but no, like IGN it gave like a 7.9. That's not a bad score.
That's a good score.
That's a pretty good score. Yeah, it's like close to 8. But it's overall it's like rating around the Bs.
The point is that everyone forgets that this is a brand new IP from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That excites me more. That it's a brand new game, a brand new IP.
Yeah, that they're waiting to like innovate and go to something new.
Right, yeah.
Right, like let's stick. But for me, last year, what surprised? Here were the surprises of last year. Right, one, Hyrule Warriors release date. They didn't release the release date, which is what I'm excited about this year. Now I'll mention. They said September. I go, what? September? Love it.
Right.
They showed a limited edition, but it was only available in the Nintendo World Store in New York or Japan, so that kind of like pissed me off. Also, I saw a new Fire Emblem. No, Fire Emblem wasn't last year. It was like earlier this year or something like that.
Okay.
But I also like watching all the gameplay of Hyrule Warriors. Like last year, a lot of it was like Hyrule Warriors. So that's the thing that really like shocked me.
Right.
On the release date. Also, they announced the Zelda last year too. The Zelda Wii U.
Wasn't that for? But they announced it during that.
Was it last year in E3?
No, it wasn't E3. It
wasn't last year E3. I think it was just
it was one or the other.
Nintendo Direct.
I thought it was during.
Maybe like it was in December.
Oh, that's right.
So this year here's what I'm excited about. Right, I want to see the new Fire Emblem stateside though. I know the Japanese one. I want to see what it's like here in the States. I want to hear Advance Wars for the 3DS. I've been waiting since 2008. Ooh. That's 7 years. Nintendo get it done. Was it Intelligent Systems? No, it's not Intelligent System. It is Intelligent System. Them get it done, and I'm gonna bet that they are gonna show Zelda Wii U. They're saying they're not.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet that they are.
Right.
That is their surprise for this year. Yeah.
For me, last year, I mean, in terms of like,
didn't you go last year?
Yeah, I mean, like in terms of conference wise, the one thing that I was like really blew my mind, like I was like, what the hell was EA's when they did Battlefield? When they did Battlefield Hardline. I was like, I watched them all, right?
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that's cool, old school cop and robbers style. Yeah. And right before it ended, the guy was like, oh yeah, by the way, beta's live right now. It's like, really?
That was the most hilarious moment.
Yeah, I was like,
the guy was just like, drop the bomb. Yeah, and then there was like
servers
dry
crashing.
ice coming out from the stage.
Yeah,
It was so cheesy.
Yeah,
and at some point they were like, let's go to the rooftop. Like they had like a live cam of like live players on the rooftop.
Oh really? Yeah. Wow!
I also enjoy all that stuff in E3 where like people just
goes
bonkers crazy.
I like that.
Just all this crazy cheese.
Yeah, I love cheese. Cheese is nice.
Yeah, especially with Ubisoft press conference because it was also hosted by
Aisha Tyler.
Aisha Tyler.
She's so funny.
And
she's
then
so funny.
I mean, she has worked her way. I give her props to keep sticking with it. Because it's like running a Ubisoft press conference is like. I mean, they're French.
Yeah,
it's like watching heavy rain for 2 hours.
It's true. It's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, that's like during the conference, I was like, that's a real big surprise to me. Order of 1886, the gameplay / cinematic to me, that was a real big surprise there.
Still waiting for that to be $30.
Oh yeah, there you go. I thought you got it already.
What?
I thought you got it for $30.
Waiting for $30.
Nice.
And you're gonna be our eyes and ears at E3
and mouth maybe.
You'll be our senior correspondent.
Yeah, all right, senior correspondent.
I gotta have that hat that says like
E3
I need a press hat on the side that says SSG on it.
No, you need like awkward pauses, right? You're like, so Ben, what do you think about blah, blah, blah? And then you do awkward pauses. It's good.
It sounds good.
That 3 second.
No, tell him to hold the cheese. I don't want that on my sandwich.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
No, like that. It's like that 3 second pause that they have when you're the transmission or the news.
Yeah. They have.
You crack a joke. It's like, haha.
That's really good. I get it. Right. All right, but I mean, I'm super stoked.
Yeah, I'm
excited.
Hoping.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
I feel like I'm like 15 again, and I'm into video games.
Yep.
So
I'm excited to see.
I mean,
Uncharted.
it's like such a like commercialized capitalism. It's
wonderful.
But it is wonderful. It's just like what?
So
shut up and take my money.
It's true. Right? I mean, like for me, this is one of the conventions I'll never get tired of.
Just it's like they're just raping us in daylight.
Yeah,
but it's like
I like that analogy.
Yeah. It's so true. It's like it's just like porn, It's just like, oh my god, you just can't get enough of it.
It's what I said, earlier. It feels good, and I think it's been a while since I've been really, really hardcore into games that were like Monster Hunter. I think that's getting me back more into like passionate, where you could just geek out. You could just geek out, and it's cool.
Right?
Yeah. You guys know what else?
Yeah. But yeah, let's see.
So I think with that, I think it's stay tuned. We are going to do something special for E3.
We are.
Yes,
we're scheduling. We're planning it.
We're planning it out.
Yeah, we're going to our
We're going to
cave.
crash and burn, or we're going to crash or burn.
Or we'll just
Both?
crash, but we'll survive.
We might duck, tuck, and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But stick around, check it out.
We'll crash and burn, but we'll tuck and roll.
We'll have a survivor. We'll have a survivor in
be
there.
the bystander.
Yeah.
Be the
Help us.
rubberneck us.
Help us out, guys.
There you go.
So-
Yeah. It'll be like in Uncharted 2 when you just see Nathan just all injured and Wood still standing up, right? In the beginning. That's how we'll be for the convention.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just imagine, watching a student that one student that didn't really prepare for the presentation, and they're up in class and they have 10 minutes to fill, and it's all awkward. Just that's where we're gonna be, pretty much. There you go.
It's like
Konami press conferences.
Oh yeah, they're not even gonna be there this year.
Oh god, I'm actually wondering what's gonna. How
We'll
are they
see.
gonna let you know?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Yeah.
with that, Raul,
What's up?
since we've been gone for so long,
Yeah, to remind people where they can find
can
us.
you remind people in the
Yes, Raul.
Kelly Clarkson since you've been gone song?
Since you've been gone. Okay, I like that. Sounds like a
Since
song.
you've been gone,
Since you've been wait, was it since you've been gone?
you can find us at.
No, what the actually? No, well, okay. So Facebook is Super Smart Gaming, and thank you so much. We've been seeing the numbers grow. So check us out, Super Smart Gaming on Facebook, our Instagram, super_smart_gaming, our Twitter, Super Smart Gaming, and then we also have an email if you want to talk to us, supersmartgaming.ssg@gmail.com. Also, these episodes are uploaded on YouTube. Check that out. We're on Podomatic, and yeah, check us out. It's wonderful. Check out all the new stuff and episodes. It's great.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. There you go. And
With that, I'm Ken. Please be excited.
and it is of safety. This is Ben.
It's Raul. Always a pleasure. I keep being here, guys.
That's your catchphrase.
Always a pleasure. I forgot what mine was.
I don't think you even had a
I
catchphrase.
did have a catchphrase eventually. I'm going with it's been a pleasure. That's my thing for this episode.
All right, whatever. Nemo.
Damn.
We're out.
around my chair, looking at the moving spoon, trying jump money's all canals she wanted to, walking around my chair, trying jump money's. Smell the sand and lose their teeth and begging like a spoiled child, turning round with no patience, and of course you're asking why, walking around my chair, looking at the moving spoon, trying jump money's all canals she wanted to make up to me so tenderly, showing all your wish, make up to me so tenderly, showing all your wish. Cat wants to see fish, cat wants to see fish.